to shop and then make it back to Shibuya Station to catch the train back to Nopori Station using JR. Oh, see you, boy! Oh, real time. That was real time. CFB, real time artistry right here. Deadly. Really is. I don't see what Johnny put in front of me. No, that's fine. Is this one? I won the mall. Yeah, walk away. Okay, everybody. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Show you the sand and my toes. Show you the sand and my toes. Oh wait, I needed to do that. I need to do this. I also need to do this. Deadly. Really is. I don't see what Johnny put in front of me. No, that's fine. Is this one? I won the mall. Yeah, walk away. Okay, everybody. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. Yes. So I think it has something to do with the knobs. How dare you? You're supposed to. Yep. Alright, I think it's fine. Yeah.
So it seems that I can't send two separate IRL streams at the same time. Otherwise it will cause a glitch. Right now though, I'm using the Bella Box Cloud system and not the new setup that I am currently building out now. So I might have to do some more tinkering with the code within the knobs setup, because I think that's causing some kind of a feedback loop and causing it to crash the entire setup. So I don't know. Because the code that I used was straight from what was suggested in the actual configuration. Freed from the confines of the shoes.
Let me show you the sand and my toes. Oh wait, I needed to do there. I need to do this. I also need to do this. The dog. Was last night. Oh, here we go. Custom CFV. No, it's all right. It's correct. So here we have Doro or Doronia. We also have Wigman, another person as well. So, oh, Ray, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully Singapore weather is good for you. I think the time is the same, similar. Yeah, Singapore to Manila is the time. Yeah. I don't know what that emote even looks like. Oh, see if you just put an emote on. Oh, eyes, big eyes, watery. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Oh. Oh, see it, boy. Oh, real time. That was real time. CFB, real time artistry right here. Deadly.
This side of my arm is what you need to be in the front. This really is.
I don't want you to ejaculate in front of me.
It's a part of the prayer. No. Look, that's so fine. Is this one? I want them all.
Yeah, walk away.
Okay, everybody. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Got to be better. Budget smugglers, Barbie got a new hat. Give it to you. You need one? Resist. Alright, my toes have been freed from the confines of the shoes. Okay, so I am currently using the new setup with the IRL box at 03W. So here is the Rock 5A that I've just powered off. And using the turned off, I have shit.
So you need to shop and then make it back to Shibuya Station to catch the train back to Napori Station using JR. So we need to get to... show you the sand and my toes.
We should be back, yes. So what I've had to do was turn off the OBS on the main PC and then try to utilize the mini PC as if I was IRL. So that has caused a bit of glitching. I was using the newest knobs setup as well, with I assumed the correct configuration for wrist server side, but it seems like there is somewhat of an issue. Oh, why is that on? When just pushing all the, even the Bellerbox stream started to glitch out. So the normal Bellerbox stream started to glitch out. So even when just pushing everything to the mini PC to do IRL streaming as if I was outside, it caused quite a bit of glitching. So not entirely sure because I haven't made any other changes. This might look a bit confusing, but I'll switch over to the remote window using Chrome Remote. And if we look into the live, well, actually no, if we look into the Bellerbox, I have created the wrist ingest window, and then the two other Bellerbox cloud accounts that I currently own as well. And this is the exact same details of the addresses and all that I have set up on the main PC. Now, when I'm streaming wrist to the main PC, it works fine. But then when I'm streaming wrist or even the Bellerbox currently to the mini PC for IRL streaming, it works, yeah, as Corrupt mentioned, it works for like a good 10 seconds and then just shits itself. So, and the only reason why I decided to shut down OBS on the main PC is because if I keep that up, because it contains the wrist ingest, it will stream to both and it might suck up too much internet here. But yeah, at the present moment, if I now, are we still streaming on the wrist? No, we're not. All right, so if I click start stream, what will happen if I utilize that in a remote setup? So the mini PC is having a fit, but then if I switch it to the main PC's ingest, hopefully it doesn't fit as well. Yeah, it looks fine when doing on the NP. Spoke too soon. Yeah, very odd that that is happening. If I now switch it over to here, it's starting to fail. Yeah. So it's probably something in my network that's causing that kind of a glitch. No, it's still, yeah, being all weird and shit. All right, let's. Okay, that's something that I need, because I've only ever tested this while at home and using local network as well as my phone's in hotspot mode. So this is going to be interesting to see when we go out, because on the streaming mini PC I have deactivated the knobs software for running. So let me just double check to see what address. So restart playback, use hardware, color is full. Yeah, these are all the correct things. So even the bell box was starting to cause a bit of a glitch. The OBS on the mini PC is an older version, I think 31.1.2, whereas the one on my main PC is 32.0.4. So I don't know if that would have caused such a massive glitch or glitch out in this scenario. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, we can say that we've tested it and it doesn't work, at least with my configuration that I have set up currently. So, but it is working to a point. It is working to a point. Right, so there is a cable. All right, so let's now attempt to attach the top panel to the lid. Now, again, I don't have inserts, so this is all literally just forcing the screw into a hole and creating a thread for it to start. This one, nope. Okay, so we can just use two, then we can get this started. Okay, that is going inside as well. Okay, so we have the 03W board in a housing with a fan, and this, in comparison to say the Rock 5A, is with its adapters that is currently being used, then yes, it is almost the same footprint as the Rock 5A. But I have placed an order for new adapters, so that will at least shave off maybe another 10 mil here and here as well too. So it will make the entire setup even smaller once those new additions arrive. And we need one more screw. This might be too long. Whatever, we'll use it. Okay, just screwing this in with just pure force. Tighten. Titan and Titan. Okay. So this is the entire board of the 03W in its final connected form. So this line here is power in. This line here is USB webcam output. And we have a few rings here, so you can attach, I guess, latches or clips. Do I even have one? I thought I did. Oh, we might have one here. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, let me just. So, with these loops, we have the ability to now connect a carabiner to. So it's a very compact solution, very lightweight. We'll have to do some more testing for heat to see how much it generates and see if we need a more better fan in this. But I don't know. Oh, I do have my old case for the Rock 5A. So this here is the Rock 5A case that I have used. This is the new case for the 03W, and it's in terms of the footprint, it's almost a very similar size to the 5A. In terms of thickness, I think it's a little bit skinnier, considering we have designed it to incorporate the fan housing, as opposed to having high walls and then attach the fan to the top panel. But that is it. And then we have a somewhat of a loop here. I'm pretty sure this plastic will break more faster than the actual usage of this. And then we have we've designed some ridges here to incorporate, if I can find it. So imagine this was a thicker, incorporate Velcro loops if we wanted to, and use this as a attachment point. Or if we had a strap such as this, we would be able to now connect. Let me just remove this clip. We will now be able to connect it in this sense. Okay, maybe not, because I didn't account for how wide these are. These webbing. So I guess in the next iteration, I'll create the ridge to accommodate for this width webbing, and we could essentially use that and attach it to something like this, and then we can just use this to clip onto the female mount, and then we'll just dangle. But yeah, that's the idea. But now looking at it, we'll have to go back to the drawing board and expand these ridges to incorporate the width of the webbing, as well as maybe making these a little bit more thicker, so it's not prone to breaking. So yeah. All right, let's attempt to try to do another wrist push and watch it on the main PC. I'll probably just shut down this so it's not interfering. Thick boys, yeah. Thick boys. Pocket 3, start stream. All right, let me switch over to the wrist. Right, this is all coming in from the Pocket 3 push Rip. Rip. Okay, you know what? Let me just do a full reboot on this. Yeah. Shit's not working. Oh man. Yeah, it is. But the intention's there. So we have a oh, let me pick up this power bank. Now we have a configuration where we can literally clip the encoder system to a hook or a belt, and then we might have a pouch to hold the power bank as well. So eventually this will be a test for a new streaming rig, more lightweight setup. It does utilizes the connection to two Wi-Fi internet connections, so you will need to provide that elsewhere. Otherwise, I guess if you had a USB modem, you can probably attach it to this port here. But once the new adapters arrive, that probably won't be in the design anymore. But yeah, again, this is the design based on the current adapters that I currently own and utilize. So all right, so apparently we are streaming on the wrist protocol. So let me switch to the live scene and see how it handles. All right, so we're just going to wait for maybe a good 10-20 seconds before me picking up the equipment again. So yeah, so far I think we're looking okay. And this is streaming direct to my main PC and not to the mini PC. So yeah, this is the 03W in a 3D printed case with a fan. This white cable is connected to the Pocket 3. Lies. Okay, as soon as I pick all right, we're back, I think. Yeah. I think it's to do with the adapter that all right. I don't remember being this chaotic, to be honest. So, and I haven't updated the system, although there has been a recent notification from the IRL box community in order to update the software to the most current generation because of some issues. Hang on, let me read it. New mandatory images have been uploaded. Okay. And I believe I have saved all the profiles and configurations, so we can do that today. Okay. We'll just wait for the system to update itself. So how do I, if I'm able to utilize the BellaBox cloud configuration, I should be fine. But with the wrist, I don't know if it is able to incorporate automatic scene switching when the stream loses bitrate. So let's see. IRL box local. I guess the only way we can test this is actually out IRL. So let's okay, we can probably do that. There's a lot more airflow, or there's a lot more ventilation, sorry, on the system, so that shouldn't be an issue with that. Power shouldn't be an issue. Everything should be pretty much set and ready to go. Right, let me just quickly check the remote status. We have Osmo Pocket 3. We have 2 internet connections, and we'll just check the wrist. Higher max bitrate use, stability for connection interrupts. Okay, so we've set it to 7. Apparently 3 and 5 is good, but let's attempt to try this again and see. All right, so this is the Pocket 3 pushing into the 03W and then pushing out using the IRL box software to wrist. Looks like IRL. Oh, IRLswitcher.com. All right, let's have a quick squiz. Copy. What would this entail though? Automated OBS control for IRL streamers. Automatically controls OBS from anywhere. Auto scene switches on low bitrate. Let your mods help via chat. No port forwarding required. Oh, simple pricing. So we can set up a free so remote OBS scene switching, auto scene switch on low bitrate, custom chat commands. So you can probably go privacy, live, or be right back. Platform is for Twitch or Kick. So there's no Moblin remote, there's no bitrate overlay, macros, or support IRL development for $4.99 a month. So it can be with knobs. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. So would you need to have knobs connected, or is this a whole new thing? Works with existing mod tools, cooldowns to prevent spam, configurable permissions per command. Okay. Let me attempt to stream again using the Pocket 3. It doesn't seem to want to. Yeah, I would, yeah, same thing. I would rather have everything local, except for the endpoint relays, because I'm not as technical know-how to get that created as my own Dockers. And then that way, if it's an issue with the endpoint relays, then I can direct my frustration to that instead of the frustration of one thing broken at home that I have to go through troubleshooting. It's interesting that we are able to stream with the Pocket 3 connected to the 03W, but then it just stops streaming after a minute. All right, let me push it to this scene. Let's re-enable the scene cloud. Let's start the stream. And okay. And let me just mute the audio. So let's, oh, it stopped. Shit. Okay, it literally went up for like 2 seconds and then stopped. Back on again. Stopped. Is it an issue with wrist? I don't think so. All right, let me stop the IRL box 03W format. I will reconnect the Pocket 3 to the Rock 5A configuration and see what is actually causing the issue of this not streaming. And I'll also go back into my remote and the knobs configuration. Oh wait, it's in desktop, startup, no knobs. Okay, so we have knobs activated. So let me now also access the BellBox remote. Let's just minimize that for now. So these two are connected to the home Wi-Fi network. Let's not use the home network in case we're pulling down, or we're pulling down too much data and causing interference. So let's hotspot mode. It's my phone. Yep. So my personal phone's in hotspot mode still. There's another Moblin update. Interesting. Okay, Moblin looks like it's updated. Privacy quick button can be toggled using keyboard and game controller. Okay, start testing. Okay, we don't need the Moblin app to be active. We just need the iPhone to be in hotspot mode because it has the Felix SIM, which offers apparently unlimited data. So, all right, let's just check again. We are in. So let's disconnect from the home Wi-Fi and attempt to connect to my iPhone 11. Let's have a look and see. Yep, it's connected to the iPhone 11 and wireless 1. I'll connect to scan for networks. So wireless 1 will connect to my smartphone, the S21 Ultra. which it doesn't see. Why? It should be on. Yeah, hotspot is still on the S21 Ultra. It doesn't see it, or at least this specific Wi-Fi adapter doesn't see it. Okay, let's connect to this one. All right, let's see. BellaBox remote is connecting, and we should have a connection. Although it's taking a lot longer than it should for it to confirm the connection, so I doubt it's now going to connect. Okay, I guess we can just use one connection. Wireless LAN 2. Oh no, we have. All right, so the wireless LAN 2 is connected to my personal phone in hotspot mode. Wireless LAN 0 is connected to the Felix mobile. So let's now initiate the BellaBox stream. And why hasn't it shown up? Ah, the wrist. And why hasn't it shown up? Ah, the wrist. Okay, so the wrist is being the last one it will show up. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm going to do another test thing. So it's okay, I'm going to do another test thing. So it's probably going to break OBS. All right. I'll just double check with my mini PC. Yes, we have knobs active. All right. I'll just double check with my mini PC. Yes, we have knobs active. Okay, so this should be the Pocket 3 connected to the Rock 5A, which is pushing out a BellaBox Cloud stream, and we should be pushing directly to the mini PC. Alright, so sorry about the delay. I just had to watch the playback on the Twitch channel. So yeah, using two separate internet connections that's not part of the Wi-Fi and home network, it does seem to act a lot more better in this regard. So we have, let me just check if we have knobs. Yep, knobs is on. It says switcher running, switcher knobs wrist is unreachable, error requests for URL wrist stats. Okay, so there might be something wrong with that configuration. Right, let me just quickly check now that we're not using the main PC and just using a IRL kind of setup. What happens now if, because I have set it to live, what happens if I now stop the BellaBox stream abruptly? Will it switch back to tech? Will it switch to tech difficulties? All right, let me purposely stop the IRL stream from the Pocket 3 and see if tech difficulties will actually enable itself.
Was last night. Oh, here we go. Custom CFV. No, it's all right. It's correct.
Okay, I've now restarted the BellaBox stream from the Pocket 3, and hopefully the stream has returned back to normal, which alright, that's weird. I've re-engaged again the BellaBox stream, and now it looks fine. All I did was stop the feed from the remote, restarted the feed, well, click start on the remote, and we're back, and it doesn't look like it's glitching. That's fine. The other one is, yeah, it's interesting. And I still have OBS act. You know what? I might just turn off my OBS on the main PC off, just to remove any complications if it's sending to two separate points. Okay. Yeah, on the first one was the main one, and purposely turned off. The second one we were getting green, and then turned off. Third one we fine. All right, I'm gonna redo. I'm gonna purposely stop. But this isn't wrist. This is BellaBox. So I haven't used wrist for the current type of setup right now. This is using the Pocket 3 and the Rock 5A with the BellaBox Cloud SRT-LA service. Oh yeah, it might be. But then why would it glitch out once and not every other time? Alright, I'm going to purposely stop, wait for tech difficulties to start, and then restart the BellaBox stream. You need one? Resist. Alright, my toes have been freed from the confines of shoes.
Show you the sand and my toes.
I think we're back. This is very weird. This is very, very weird. So after this third attempt to push the stream from the BellerBox cloud, it just killed OBS.